Alright, YouTube, what is good? Today is a very, very special video. This video, we gonna be, editing a screen pack. Now, you probably wondering, like, this shit gonna be easy. No, no, you wrong, ho. Editing screen packs is like, if you don't, like, have any intentions on just sitting down, taking your time, on something much related that could probably be like a few minutes to nearly an hour, then editing screen packs is not for you. Especially if like you don't have a vision for it. I started editing screen packs because old gamer got me into doing that. You know, so I'm just giving y'all a disclaimer. This is not simple, and this goes for any screen pack. The screen pack we're going to be editing today, I'm going to show you how to edit today, is MUGEN Conversation. Now, what I'm going to let y'all know about this is that I know someone's going to say, well, there's a lot of conversation edits out there. And, girl, I already download one, download some. But this is just an example because MUGEN Conversation is the most edited screen pack in, like, MUGEN history, for real. I'm not joking. Like, sure, there's a lot of Eve edits, but Eve look the same. But for me, I made my own version of Eve in its two versions: the Mikuzaki one and the one for the one that looks sort of demonic. I ain't gonna lie, and then and it has a lot of overpowered characters. So what I will say is, like I said, this is not going to be an easy process, but we'll be going into how to visually edit your screen pack and how to edit the slots as well. Since, I know some of y'all really want to know how to do that. I already released two videos on the channel on how to do it, but I was still inexperienced at that time, so if for some reason you want to look back at those, you can and whatever, and yeah. Let's get to the tutorial, and remember, this requires patience, okay? If you don't have it, this ain't for you. Get off. See you in the next video, and that probably gonna be like a legend video. This requires patience. It's not easy. It's not simple. I'm giving y'all a disclaimer now. This is something that after taught how to edit screen packs from old gamer. This is knowledge that I had to keep within myself and then keep practicing. Yup, you heard me. Keep practicing to get better. This is something that you could use one screen pack as a starter, but you could also practice on other screen packs. Because that's what other people been doing. Sometimes people just go into this by themselves. But yeah. So we're gonna start. So this is first part of the tutorial. We're gonna check if the margins are alright. We're gonna load it, and we're gonna just get a good feel for the screen pack because that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you just think about what you want to change. Want to change the characters on the rock, the rocks, the titles, the fonts. Just get a feel of what you want to change. You want to change the characters, everything. There's a lot that you can easily change within a screen pack. So, as you could tell, this is your typical Mudgy Career Station screen pack. So the first thing we're gonna do is a visual edit. So say for example, now that I got a good feel of the screen pack, I want to replace Ryu Akuma, and I want to change the color of the rocks, change the title, and of course change the background, change this, just overall change majority of things, even change this right here. So let's just say we want to do that. And we also want to change the view screen. Like, we don't want to see this lady. We want to see something else there. Because that's what some edits been looking like. They're everywhere. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So first thing first, we're going to go to data. Then we're gonna open up the latest version of Fire Factory. I don't care if your mama or your daddy or your friend or your auntie or uncle tell you that no, the old version's better. The old version makes everything harder. Let's be honest here. So we're going to use the newest version because when you change a palette, like when you change a color or something, you just add on there, it adds it so perfectly, and I'm gonna show you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the screen pack we want to edit the data, and then we're going to go to the very folder that the screen pack is in. It could be like in its own separate folder, or it could be in the data folder itself. It does not matter. We're gonna click on system because that's how you're gonna edit the screen pack. You'll click on system, then you're gonna open sprites, go back to that same screen pack, and then go to system.def. Yes, that's fine. So see, this is not the right one. We are a dumbass here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on this one, and there you go. Look, this is all that's in the screen pack. Look, see? And what do you think we're gonna do? We're gonna change all that, right? So let's just say, man, I don't like these rocks right here. I want to change the color. Well, this is what I mean by this is difficult, and I ain't gonna lie to you, editing screen packs can be tedious too if you're not in the mood for it. Because say you want to change stuff like this, you can't just change one sprite, the color of one sprite, and then it's gonna reflect on all the other ones. No, you gotta save this. You gotta save them all individually, or you could bulk save them. I don't know how you could bulk save it though. So you see, as you can, as you can tell, bro, like the entire group. Sure, why not? Okay, no, not in that way. The sprites, you're supposed to save the image, but you're supposed to save all the image. So I think we're gonna just give this a number, save, and then we're gonna save, select all. Well, not all of them, but okay, whatever. Okay, save the image, and now bam! Look, all of them is in here. There you go. I got it. So hopefully you caught on to that, cause my dumb ass almost didn't know how to do that. So you see, as you can tell, I'm still learning myself too. So this is a learning experience for both of us. Even though we probably like this girl capping. You see how she edit her screen packs, bro? But still, it's still a learning curve, cause I still can't even edit the most advanced ones yet. But we're getting there. So that's all of them. But the crazy part is, depending on what photo editing tool you use, you gotta like edit all of these. So of course, for me, I'm not aiming to edit, let me just get rid of. I'm not aiming to edit these. No, I'm aiming to change this. Probably keep this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete. Just delete the shit we don't want, nigga. We don't need to, like, this is just my vision. If you want to edit those, you can. So I ain't gonna stop you. This is just how to edit this thing, meaning you could do whatever you want, how to just access the files and edit damn near everything or whatever, right? So we're gonna delete that because that's basically this dude's symbol right here. So what we trying to do is we're trying to change the color for these. And of course, in order for us to do that, we are going to open the Internet Explorer. And I ain't gonna lie to you, what I use is basically iPiccy. I know. Actually, I'm not gonna even use Opera GF. I'm gonna use Chrome. I know niggas gonna say something like, "Dang, you using Chrome? You lame as fuck for that." So I use iPiccy. I use iPiccy for this shit. So once I got my photo editor, and really, you don't have to use this. You could use any photo editor you want as long as you're able to change the color. So now this is the tedious part. You can either let me see, go to downloads, and you can either get all of this and change the color one by one, or search up bulk change color. And I will go here because ain't nobody got time for that. So we're gonna choose the files. But that's just, remember, that's up to you. I'm not gonna say you have to use this. Some people like to change these in different colors, and you can do that. and some people just prefer to do all whatever all. So of course we're gonna have to delete, no, not delete, but we're gonna have to put these here for now, and then we're gonna finally get these. Can I add on to it? Cause I only did this and did not. Okay, so we can. So what this means is, let me go back to sprites, and I am going to put these two back in here. Don't mind these. These are going to be, one of these niggas are going to be on the rocks. So don't mind those. So what we're going to do is, clearly we have to put those in a folder. So I'll make a new folder, put all the images of these rocks in the back. If y'all don't know what these are the moving rocks in the back, okay? And say I want to make these, I don't know, freaking maybe a certain shade of purple. So we're gonna go to that new folder, and don't be, and just so y'all know, don't be surprised this video long as fuck, cause this is how the process is. I just wanted to say that. Okay. So I've opened all the rocks here, and we're gonna change this to maybe a purple. I don't care what anyone says. Purple is like my favorite color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna colorize and download these images, and we're gonna do it all in a zip file. And then now, like I said, this is gonna be the damn tedious part. So we got all of them here, right? We bulk change color those rocks, right? Now we're gonna extract them here, and look, they're all purple. Now, this is what I mean, that this is the tedious part. You now have to individually, yes, you heard that right. You have to individually change this shit. And I know someone gonna say, "What? Listen, I mentioned in the beginning, it's not gonna be easy. Luckily, it's just nothing too crazy. It's only 12 in here. Oh man, like I can't wait for some of y'all to, you know, that's the wrong one. I can't wait for some of y'all to be like, somehow they master this, and then now y'all like, well, not how I do the advanced ones. The advanced ones will drive you fucking nuts. Like, that King of Fighters shit I did? Not simple. So, everything frame by frame, as you can tell. See? So we're adding the rocks one by one, all in order. So now that you got all your rocks, you're gonna go to sprites, and save. And now, this is what you must always do if you make any changes to your screen packs, is to open it and see what it look like. So that way you can judge if that shit don't look ugly or if it looks great. So we're gonna open up our MUGEN. Oh, it don't look so bad. Looks lovely. So we got the rocks in the back. Change the fuck up. Now we gonna replace these two niggas right here. And we're gonna put something in the background, I think. Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to downloads, and y'all already know how this is. So I'm gonna go to iPiccy. Like I said, this is what I use. You don't gotta use it too. So we're gonna go to edit photo. We're gonna go to open, and then we're going to go to downloads, and we're going to go by order. So see how this shows us on the rocks and stuff. Well, you're supposed to just follow everything in order. So what is gonna happen is, since Ryu was first, we're gonna do Ryu first. So what we're gonna do is very simple. I actually did a video on this, on how to replace the characters on the rock, and I think from there people knew how to edit the screen pack, and some people they didn't, because I had somebody request I make a current station edit. Well, now when y'all see now when that person see this video, they ain't gotta do that no more. They gotta watch when y'all do this. Y'all never have to request someone make a screen pack for your ass again. So you see, we erased Ryu, nigga. He's gone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna export to Designer. Like I said, every photo editor is different. So if you want to use this one, go ahead. If you want to use your own, that's fine. I say this because I don't want people in the comments saying I do not like how this photo editor looks. It's like it's okay, okay. Everybody got free will. So what we're gonna do is go to pictures. Then we're gonna go to sprites, and let's just say I want to choose. Should I use the new vessel? Let's just say I want to use extortionist right here. Now what we gonna do is we're gonna expand her right here. And even though this is a tutorial, I'm gonna go off on this tutorial and I'm going to put her purple, I think. Ah, there you go, like, but with a slight fade, like a slight purple. So I could make this rock purple, but never, like, I know it's gonna be crazy, but never change the color of this rock or it's gonna make shit look fucked up. I know it's weird. It's weird. So now we got one character down. We're gonna now go to the editor again. And then now we're gonna go to downloads and see she's there. So that's great. But we're not done with Ryu. Cause now we have to get this. And we gotta erase him again. You're probably confused, but you're gonna see what I'm talking about after I get this out the way. We're gonna go to designer. Nothing is there, right? But we are still going to put extra doors in this right here, nigga. Does it? Does it? Okay, hold on. Let's just make her fit. Just stretch her a little bit. I know it looks a little ugly, but watch my vision. Watch my vision. Color tint. This is optional. You don't gotta tint the sprites on the rocks, okay? I'm just doing this because I have a vision of what my core station won't look like. This is just how it is, okay? That's how it is. Y'all don't gotta do this. Okay, purple, but we're gonna give it that slight fade. Then we're gonna save this one. Now that we did that, we're now going to keep going through the sprites to find Ryu. So see, we see Ryu right here. Go to downloads and add remove. Yep, there she is. Then look, Ryu again. You gonna add her there. Now we're going to save and see if she's perfectly looking fine on there. Because believe it or not, if you don't add the right sprites to your to um to this right here, to the characters on the rock, it's gonna get this color tint background on there. And it's gonna look ugly, and I don't want that for y'all. So let's check. There she is. What a beauty. See what I'm talking about? Now, now we did that. See that? But look, see, she has a little bit of white right here, which is not very good. So, and we don't like that, like, we don't like that. But I'm gonna keep it. Like, I feel like keeping it though. I don't care about Kung Fu Man. I feel like we could have moved her forward, but we can't. That's how it is. So, so what's gonna happen is, well, she has a little bit of white, and we're perfectionists, so we're not going to, like, we could either keep that shit or whatever. You know what? I'll keep it. I'm not gonna make this video any longer than it is, okay? This is an example after all. So now that we got her done, it's now time for us to get Akuma replaced. He's on a rock as well. So we're gonna erase the background as per usual and erase this man off the rock. This dude is a little bit more difficult because, man, see now that looks ugly, but hey, if your erasing skills is good, Shouldn't look too bad. So see, looks like a crooked ass, lame ass rock. That's good. So what I'm gonna do is maybe scroll down. See, I got some sprites right here. So, but I'm gonna keep looking to use other ones. Some of them niggas, hell no, bro. Let me think. You know what? We'll take I Thirsty. She's gonna be facing this way. Cause she's facing Remu. Deadass. So we can make her a little taller and that's it. Cause the sprite is gonna look good regardless. So there you go, that's I Thirsty by Nomi right there. We're gonna start from another image. Actually, no, I'm doing this wrong. We're gonna go back to editor, open, and we're gonna find the other Akuma. Yes, Akuma right here. Erase background. Now that we erased the background, we are going to, of course, it's rinse and repeat. We are going to get I Thirsty again. Where is she? I mean, is she in here? That's why I found her at. I'm slow. So we did that. And what's gonna happen? I don't know why I bought this up. Dang. But damn, 21 minutes already. I told you it's gonna be long as hell. Okay, so that's where he is. So you're gonna put I thirsty right here. So see, this is what I'm talking about. So we didn't use the right sprite, or we gotta use a different sprite. So see, this is what I'm talking about. And when this happens, you sadly have to start all over. Meaning you have to like get Akuma again, erase him again, or you can just save the empty rock. But for me, I don't be having time for all that, so I just get him again. Like everyone learns differently, okay? Everyone learns and do this shit differently. So now the rock look a little bit different this time, but it doesn't matter. We gotta add the character. Let's see, what's a good character with let's see, I'm gonna go back to sprites, and I guess we could use Culture Shinobu. Maybe let's use her. Why not? It's not, but the thing is, I don't even represent her anymore. Like, she was my mascot, like the face of my brand. Hold on, like I know someone's gonna think like, why you keep adjusting it so she good? The thing is, you don't want them looking cut off. That's the thing. You don't want them to look cut off. You want them to at least look perfect. Because you know why? If you add them to the rock and then they own the game, they're gonna show as cut up. Like it's gonna cut like half, and it's like, and then it's gonna be noticeable, especially if you're trying to make an edit of this screen pack. So we're gonna use Culture Shinobu. The crazy thing is that's not even like that is an actual just character, but she doesn't look like that. That's like just a random sprite of her. So we're gonna use this Akuma again. This time, damn, I'm an idiot. Cause see, it does that. I was supposed to erase. Hurry up. Erase. Erase, ho. So now the same thing here, except like it's just gonna be highlighted. So that's not something to worry about too much. So we're gonna get rid of I Thirsty. Place for Culture Shinobu. Are you serious? Okay, so it's not supposed to look like that. But if you want to keep doing that shit again, just do this. See? You're good. And I know someone's gonna say, is that even gonna work? It's gonna work. See? Look, they both on there now. But I feel like this looks weird. This looks weird. You know what? I'm gonna replace. I'll replace her. After this video, because this is a tutorial, not for me, but for y'all. So since we add those two characters on the rock, that means we're done here. You could easily get rid of this by, because I know you see those highlights and it's annoying and nobody cares about those highlights because you would have to adjust them. And do you really want to fuck up your shit like that? No. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the system.def and you're gonna go to where that is in the fighter factory. So see, that's what we was looking at earlier. See this right here? And it's the shape of the rock. It's in group 0 and 31 index. That means we're going to pull this up and we are going to find it. We're going to search up 31. So, is this a group 1? No. You got to make sure you doing this right. So, see, that says rock aura. So that means we don't need that, nigga. We don't need that. Rock walls, we need them. If you get rid of them, then you cooked, okay? You cooked if you get rid of them. Front rock or no, we're gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna save, and I'm going to show you how this is worth it, cause we don't need that. Cause see, look, we're good. But see, there's still a little bit of purple right there. So we're gonna look. We're gonna go and find that one too. Purple Spark, Akuma rocks Aura. So we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of the symbol because imagine you putting a character that's not Akuma there and it has a symbol. That's weird. Okay, see that's good. But see, this is still here. I don't know what's going on. But we're gonna see about fixing it. Is this it right here? Like what we're trying to do is just get rid of the ore. We don't need that. Bam, it's gone. See? It's crazy. All you could do is um just go into system def erase it, or if you want, there's another simpler way, and that is not that. That is basically um that is basically where is fighter fact? That actually exit out that shit. Are you serious? And sorry you heard that. That probably scared your ass. So basically, what we're gonna do is open this shit up again. Should we open it right here? See, it's not there. Okay, never mind. I thought I saved it. So nope, we gotta open this again. We gotta open this again. And once we have, you're gonna go system.def. So there we are. We back here. So another way I say you could get rid of this is you could just see the aura right there. You could just click here, change the image of the sprite, and then you could get something blank, like blank as fuck. Like I go to not new folder, other downloads, and see, this is just a blank transparent thing right here. I say okay, and then look, it's gone, and then it won't show up in the game. That's another thing you could do. You could go to select def and erase it, or just get like a blank transparent thing and just change it, and then it's gone. See, it's not even there anymore. It's not even gonna show up in the game. Okay, we did that. Okay, we did that right there. Now let's just say we want to change the background. Change the background. Like wait, is this the first one? No, it's not it. Let's just say we wanna where's the background? We're gonna change this soon, don't worry. Actually, let's just focus on the title screen, the option screen. So this is the option screen. Now, homie, we don't need Ori, bro. We don't need Ori. Like you could choose a character, and then the best part is you could just change the different colors. For me, I'm a little bit complex. I like to get different wallpapers, put them together, and then just put them in the same background. Cause why not? Unity, You would not see why, like you know what I'm saying. So say for example, I'm gonna get a what is it? I don't know why I'm sounding like that. I'm gonna get a Suharu project wallpaper, and we're gonna look through wallpapers. Let's just say we trying to get something lit. No cap. Something that will fit the theme of this muchin, bro. We could get this one. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna save this one. And now, what you can do is see this is he's blue, he's red, he's green. Now you could this is optional. You could literally get uh this wallpaper right here and just shrink it to be basically that's just my MUGEN stuff. I don't know why I keep clicking the I'm just erase it. Just, goodbye. Nothing personal, just MUGEN shit in there. So y'all better not be like, what was that? So basically what you're gonna do is you're going to if you want to, you could get the same wallpaper and change it to different colors just like this, or just put it the way it is. But for this, we're all about frame by frame, so we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna open one of the Oris, see? And see it's 64 by a x48. That's why I mentioned earlier, if you want, you could resize the wallpaper to fit like this and then just change the colors or leave it the way it is. But I like the easier route where I just slap shit on top of each other. And this is what I'm talking about. Say I need this shit right here. So bam, see? I need her to be like right here. Hold on, I wanted to show the and there it's stretched, but it's stretched to perfection. So he blue, he looking blue. I'm blue, I'm playing. So he looking blue and but for her we're gonna give her purple, but we're gonna give it a fade like this. Yeah, yeah. And we're gonna say remember to always save these as a PNG. If you don't, it's not gonna show up. So just start to tell you that. So we're gonna start from image and see it's 64 by 480. We changed it. So that's the first one right there. Then the second one, there's no need to start like this. In fact, this little hack. We're gonna start from image again, but we're gonna go to editor. No, just go to editor and then just change the image. Then see, we're gonna make it red. We're gonna apply that shit. That's a good color of red right there. Close the photo. Then we're gonna use it again. See, now he green. But this time we're gonna put this type of blue. Yup, yup. Then we're gonna save it. Okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and put it like this. So see, we got a see red, and then that's green, but I don't care, bro. I put everything backwards. I don't care anymore. So we're gonna go to the MUGEN now and check on it. There you go. It doesn't change colors, but that's because you can't see it. Because the flames, but look, she's there. You can see her in everything. So can't say nothing happened. Now we change the options. Now we want to change the background, okay? We want to change the background. So how we gonna do that is I think it's right here. Right here. So I'm supposed to go to that. 100, 600, 601, 601, right? Nope, not even close. Wait, found it. So it's 600. So this is actually, I think, the title or the visas. I don't know anymore. Because they both the same. So let's just say we're not going to use nothing lame. We're going to use something like Purple Moon wallpaper or anime something. And let's just say we want to use, let's see. Cause it's best to use like an abstract background with a moon or sun or whatever. That's how it is, okay? So we are just going to use, let's see. We're not going to use that. See, that's a GIF right there. We could use this. Nah, something, it need to be something cooler. I'm sorry, I'm picky, but I'm gonna find one really quick. Maybe we could use this one. Ah, yes. Oh, never mind. That's a trick. That's a watermark on it. We could use this one. Yup. So this is simple. All we're gonna do is since we saved that, we're gonna go and get this and then just simply put it right here. That's it. That's it right here. This is honestly better than just slapping, like instead of just resizing it to fit, you just smack it over on there. So we're gonna put that in there and then save, and then we're gonna see where it shows up because I never care for that angle cut. So I need to see where that goes. I think that goes in the visas. Ah, there you go. Yeah, see, it goes in the visas in the background. So it doesn't go in the title. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, so it's showing it in like multiple rows or some shit. So instead, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like sky wallpaper, purple, and instead, it's not gonna make it look like it's gonna make it look lovely. So nah, it can't be that. It could be this. This is good. Yep. We're gonna use that and then we're gonna put it here. So I hope y'all learning so far that all you're doing is exactly what I've been saying like in other places. All you're doing is just replacing images and just smacking shit over images and stuff like that. So we're gonna now see how it looks. Look, it looks fucking beautiful in the back, like a purple sky. Now we're gonna change the background for the visas, which should be no problem. It's going to be something like this, cause why not? It don't gotta be these. You could use anime. You could use whatever you want. So see, that's for Sprite 400. So what we gonna do is go find Sprite 400. Up there it is. There it is. 400. This one is for the select screen, just in case y'all need to know that. So we are going to go and get this, and we are going to expand the fuck out this hole. Let's expand the fuck out this hole. We're gonna save it, and then we're gonna put this in the back. And that's normal if it shows like that. Don't be concerned. It's just the black fading out. So now, and yes, I know someone's gonna get annoyed, but yes, if you're a beginner of editing screen packs, you have to always check every change you do, cause you never know it could look fucky. Look at that. See? Look. See, that's the background. Ain't that lit? Now, we are almost done. We just need to change this and this, which is simple. All you're doing, man, is I go on something called Cool Text Online Graphics Generator. And see, this is what I use for all the fonts. Now I'm going to say this again. You don't need to use something like this. You could use something else. You can use whatever you need to use. Okay? Let me make sure I've been up the entire time. Anyways, so what we're going to use in this case, we're going to use, let's see, vampire or something. Or whatever. It need to be something lit. But like I said, you only use this. This is an extension. You could go on Cool Font Supreme, whatever the fuck, don't matter. You can use whatever you want. It's just as long as we have something like this. So for me, I want to put MUGEN Chord Station in freaking Japanese. And the only way we could do that is Google Translate. Because my Japanese still sucks, even though I could speak like amateur. I know MUG, like MUGEN, the way I say MUGEN, that's how you say it in Japanese. But I don't know how to say Chord Station in Japanese. I'm sorry, nigga. So we're going to search up Japanese translate to English. We're going to put, no, to English, man, no. So we're going to put MUGEN Chord Station. MUGEN no Kagaik. That's different though. I knew it. See, it's different. I was like, yeah, endless shine. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. So we're gonna copy and paste that, and we're gonna put that here, and then look, it's gonna show up. See, ain't that lit? Ain't that lit? Ain't that something? So we're gonna, but I feel like it's not gonna fit the theme of the MUGEN. So how about we make this a bit longer? Cause that's how long it is. Endless shine forever or something. Infinite brilliance forever. Okay, that sounds actually fucking badass. Um, so we're gonna generate that in there. There you go. We're gonna create the logo, and now we're gonna download this hoe. Download, skip. Now we're going to take, and like I said, I know you know it's a pattern, but see, Magic Station right here. We are now going to erase this. Apply, designer. Hope y'all get into pattern now, but it's still not an easy pattern. Now you can make this stretch or just make it like this, doesn't matter. We're gonna save, then we're gonna go find it. We're gonna go find it. Find it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Wait, there you is. There you are, and then bam. See? You could see, ain't that something? This conversation much ain't gonna make any sense. Cause like just random Japanese letters and then it's just this looks weird, but y'all get it. Y'all get it. I know this look ugly, but remember, I ain't gonna release this. Don't worry. Y'all probably gonna learn to do one much better than what I'm showing this tutorial. We don't got time for coaching. So see, we changed it to infinite endless forever brilliance or something. No, infinite brilliance forever instead of just conversation. Now we could change this too, but the same thing actually applies. So what's the difference? Either way, now we're gonna go into the part that everybody and their mama keeps seeing. They're probably wondering how that nigga did that, and that is changing the characters in the back. So see, I know for some people you don't even see Ryu. You see a different nigga. You see this nigga, that nigga. It's very simple. It's like saving it and replacing it. So what we're seeing is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine different people that be popping up. And now what this means is we're gonna find nine different renders or PNGs. You know, characters with a transparent background. So for me, I am just going to get who I like and everything. So what I'm gonna do is basically, what is it again? Bitch, I forgot. Uh, what is it? How did I forget? You know what? Actually, I'll just search it up on here. Okay, I have brain fart now. Damn. Actually, CM Punk render. Yep, there you go. CM Punk render. I love CM Punk. I am a huge Punk fan. We gonna be using this man. I already used this render before on a Career Station edit before. But what we gonna do is instead of render and hoping these backgrounds are transparent. Some of them not even gonna be transparent. See, is you for real? So what you gonna do is go to tools, color, transparent. Bam, that's all the transparent images. Oh, they got Red Mysterio. I could use a Mysterio. I could use Red Mysterio. Oh my god, they got Pentagon. Oh my god, I thought using pencil. And can I just use pencil? Can I just use pencil, bro? Zero Miro, y'all. Hold on. I'm tempted. You know, maybe I could change it a bit because I've used CM Punk before in M.U.G.E.N Career Station. You know what? Fuck it. Let's change it up a bit and add Pentagon Jr. Dude is fucking amazing. If you watch wrestling, you know exactly what I'm talking about, nigga. Either way, we found one. Like for me, I like to find renders on just my favorite people. So I found a Pentagon Jr. one. Punk, I love you, but you're going to have to pass on this one, even though I searched you up. But Penta was just right there for some reason. So we're gonna find a what is it? Cody Rhodes render? No, we already have one wrestler. Okay. I'm gonna search about one of my favorite anime, reincarnated as a slime, but not wallpaper or render. So this a render? It's not. Of course you're not. So this is also one of my favorite animes, reincarnated slime. If y'all haven't seen it, please go watch it. Shameless plug. I know I don't care. But hold on, Meliodas and this nigga. But does he have a bad rep now? I can't add that. So let's see which render I want to use. I know I've used him tons of times before. Should I use her? Nah, she looking way too exposed. I used him several times at Core Station. You know what? Maybe I should use her or something. It's crazy how we said we're gonna use a certain character. Now we just switching it up. I need to chill. Honestly, I have an idea. We're just going to use this one, right? Yeah, let's just use this one. That could be our second render. Now we're gonna use something else. Maybe a show. Saki K render. Yeah, we'll just use this one right here. And then what I can do is not only that, but what is something else I can use? Maybe a K-pop render. I know it's weird, but all these renders are so outdated. I'm not even joking. It's like a nigga stopped making renders. I ain't gonna care. Cause see, these are old. Should I add them anyway? Who this? Means he about 21. 21 is not even existing anymore. But hey, they still good though. I'm not saying to just stop. If you like 21, I ain't getting on you. I ain't getting on you. See, these are old renders. They don't got no 2025 renders. Let me search it up though. 2025. I guess. Yup, people are just not making renders anymore. That is nuts. Okay. No, we're gonna pass on the K-pop one. I'm gonna search up maybe like a Halo render. Nah, not Halo. No, it's Uharu Project render. We could use this one. This one caught my eye first, so don't blame me. So we're gonna use that one. Then we're gonna use a let's see. I don't want to say Black Butler render. You know what? Actually, fuck it. I was actually trying to make it to where I didn't put too much anime, but who cares anymore? Y'all get the assignment. So should I use a Grell one? I don't know. I'll use a Sebastian one. Like freaking man, why not? I actually like when they take from manga and put it into a render. That's actually so lit. I ain't gonna cap with you. Should we do go with this one? This not bad. This actually badass. I ain't gonna cap. But I feel like using grill so desperately. So I feel like doing that. You know what? No, I'll use grill. Besides, everybody and their mama love grill, bro. All right, now let's use an actual video game one for real. What's a good video game? Yeah, Mario render. Why not? Why not? Better not be no AI crap. You know what? I'll use this one. Like, let me see how many runs we have so far. One, two, three, four, five, six. We need two more, which is eight and nine. So for that one, I'm gonna use like maybe a Y2K render. It's a type of aesthetic, okay? So it's like, why not? Actually, I'll switch up a PNG. It has to be a person though. Okay, it's not a person. Damn, I don't got a person. Okay. So if you want, y'all could skip this part of the video because I don't want y'all to be like, damn, she taking forever to find a render. I'm going as fast as I can, but that's just how it is. This is raw and uncut. So vaporwave, PNG render doesn't matter. We can use this one. I don't know if that could work though. You know what? I'll take it. It's not like I'm trying to make this perfect. One more. We could use a fin, not Finn Balor. Like, yes, this will be good. You know what? Yeah, why not? Cause even like I was a big ass fan of Adventure Time when I was young when it first came out, and that will never leave. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna aim for our first render, which is Kula. And like I said, it's obvious. All you're doing is erasing and replacing. And I don't want to subject y'all to the same shit, so I'm gonna pause this, then come back and put all this shit together. Alright, I'm back. So I've got done. I didn't do all the renders because we would be here forever if I did that. So let's just get this over with, girl. So Re-Ray did the Kula, so Kula would be Penta, I think. Penta. And remember, make sure they look transparent like this, because if they're not, you're gonna see that background, and nobody wants to see that shit. And they're in no particular. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I meant. Okay, we're good here. That's what I was talking about right there, bro. See? I don't know why they do this. It fucking sucks. Okay, we'll do this one. Why not? And we're gonna take the vaporwave one. Is this a bit too big? Yes, but what can you do, right? So you should already know what I'm talking about at this point. So we're gonna just save, and you're gonna see them come up. I didn't save all of them. I didn't do all of them because, like I said, what's the point? Y'all get it by now. It's rinse and repeat. So we're gonna open the MUGEN up. We're gonna go to arcade and look. They're right there. See, Mario showed up first. Then it's gonna be Chung Li. I know I was supposed to replace Chung Li, and then it's gonna be KO. Still, of course, but see, look, Remu in there. And then look, there's Penta. So as you can tell, as you see here, even whoa, vaporwave shit, huge as fuck. So see, y'all probably get it now. This is how you edit a screen pack. You're just taking something, replacing it, erasing it with something else. Okay. So now we're gonna go on the most important step, and that is slot edits. And now y'all probably gotta get ready for this one. I know I said in the beginning of the video I was gonna replace this, and shit, fuck it, I might as well do it. So, say for example, I want to select your fighter from another screen pack. So I'm gonna open one because I'm not saying you gotta do this, just in case if somebody asks. For me, I like to get from another screen pack and add it because that's what people do already anyway. So we're gonna go to other downloads. We're gonna go to this one. I'm gonna go to, I think, system for that as well. And make sure you open another screen pack for another MUGEN, you don't get confused for the one that you're working on. Just thought to say that. So we're gonna go to system, and I remember they will select your fighter somewhere. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Look, please select of a character. What the fuck? I'll take it though. Select. The best part is it's simple. You just gonna go back, go back, go back, go back. See, it says it like this, but we're gonna put it like this. And then we're going to save. And now look, please select of a character. See, wasn't that simple as that? Sometimes you don't always gotta save and erase, but some shit like that, it's just simple to erase if you don't care the size of it at all. So now, like I said, the sliders. Sliders are hard because it depends on what you want, because you gotta remove some shit to make it happen. But for us, let's say we want to increase this a little bit more or something, right? So what I'm gonna do is I don't do sliders like the usual way you're supposed to, like move the columns and stuff. Nah, I don't got time. That's extra time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the copy and paste method. So it's like at this point I'm combining two tutorials: how to how to replace Ryu Akuma on Magic Station, and then how to like do slides to the copy and paste method. If you do not know what the copy and paste method is, it's basically when you take slots from another screen pack and you put it onto the one that you desire the most. And it's really simple. It's better than just doing slot. I gotta do a column, so I gotta do this. So no, all you gotta do is first of all, we're gonna exit out of this. We are done with this. I don't want to do any more changes. I think y'all get it now on how to edit this. So what we're gonna do is gonna open data, go to core station, and we're gonna open both of these. It's important you open both select and system, cause that's where you're gonna begin. So let's just say, okay, so this is just MUGEN Plus where you could add any slots you like. So let's just say, before we do this, let's check the local chord. This is very important. This is important. If your MUGEN don't have a local chord, the Screenpack recorder don't have a local chord, Google it. I don't care, cause you can't get slots. You can't copy slots from another screen pack and put it onto another one unless the local chord match. If it don't match, you're gonna run into some problems. So I'm gonna choose. See, since this is 480p and this is 480p, I'm gonna give this shit maybe 300. No, 100 and no, 996 slots. Like you don't gotta aim that big, okay? So what we're gonna do first is hold on, let me get this select up because it's important y'all really pay attention here. Because if you fuck this up, you fuck this up, okay? So this is our desired MUGEN we want to add slots on from another MUGEN. This is the other MUGEN here. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna do Control A, and then you're gonna go to select def and do Control A, then Control V, aka copy and paste. Because this is what it's supposed to like to make sure everything basically makes sense. So we're gonna go to an important part, and that's the system.def. Now I'm gonna slowly scroll. I'm playing. I'm not gonna slowly scroll. We're gonna go all the way down to select info. Okay, that's where you should be. That's where you need to be. Nowhere else. Don't touch nothing else. Period. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to system.def for the other MUGEN slots, and you're going to copy character select definition, everything under select info, and stop it at P2 T menu value spacing. Do not go like this. Go like this. Stop here. So from character select definition to P2 team menu value spacing. Okay, or if the slots you're copying from doesn't have character select definition, that's fine. Just it has to be the entire select info. If you fuck this up, nigga, I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. That's on you. So you're gonna do this, and then you're going to copy here. So basically, the select info that's already for the other MUGEN, you're gonna take it from the MUGEN you want the slots from onto this one, and then now you're gonna see the results. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go to MUGEN. So see, now it's right here. Now it went up right here. So you're not gonna see select a character. If you don't care, you could just remove that. But now you see this. So now you're probably wondering, girl, how am I gonna make this work? It looks ugly. Simple. You're going to add as much slots as you can so you could see if everything looks good. So what we chose was the 1000, right? The 990, not the 909, the 966 slots. So what you're gonna do is go on a website called Word Repeater. This has always been up, and yes, I visit often for cases like this. So what you're gonna do is instead of repetition 5 times, you're gonna put 966 times, and you're gonna put Kung Fu Man. Repeat text, copy it, and now go to the select def, put it right here, and save. But before you go to your MUGEN just yet, you're gonna need to open up Fighter Factory because that whole misaligned. But if you still want to see what it looks like, you can. We're not gonna stop you. And look, see, we just officially increased the slots for this thing. But now you have to, if you want to, you can position this to fit right here. But that's strictly up to you. And we ain't got time for all that. So it's very easy. You just keep positioning it until it fits. Okay? Until it feels right. So what you're gonna do is now you're gonna fix everything. Okay? You're going to basically erase these. And it's like I said, you don't have to go to basically the data. No, not the data. You don't have to go to system.def all the time. You can always just open up the project. In this case, I recommend you do this because you're not going to know where in the select def this is. But if you do, that's good. Go ahead and erase it. But let's just say we're going to open the thing here. So what we're seeing is these. We're seeing this. We don't need that. We don't. So, because it's not whatever. You could align this if you want. But the aligning process will make shit 100 times tedious for you. And I wouldn't recommend this unless you have the patience for it. But since it's a tutorial, we ain't got time. Like, I know I've been recording for 50 to 60 minutes now. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it with that. And then we're going to, is there another one? Can be another one. So save. Let's open up this MUGEN again, see if it's gone. Okay, it's still there. So we did something wrong here. Or I didn't save. Did I save? Okay, it's still there. So what this means is that maybe we saved the wrong one. So which is, it gotta be this one. Because what else could it be? Save. Because there you go. So see, they're gone. Now I think you should get a feel of what I'm talking about here. You can remove the please select your character. You can remove this, and then you could have your official slot edit off. Look, even show it right here. So yeah. So as you can tell, that's how you do a slot edit. Now if you wanna replace the slots like these things right here, Where's the slots? Wait. See, these are the slots right here. If you want to replace them, see that's the random select, and then that's the slot right there. That's what we see. If you want to replace these with the one from the previous MUGEN, you can, and it'll make it look good. It'll make it look presentable, basically. But in some cases, they will not always show up, so keep that in mind. So I think I taught everything I need to teach here. Everything else is just practice you guys have to do. Now you probably gonna be like, then you can't show us that too. I don't mind how long it is. It's because this is a long process. The, that Mudget Core Station is just a good starter screen pack to practice on. Now you could practice on default Mudgeon like default 1.0, default 1.1, or WinMudgeon. That's fine too, but Mudget Core Station is good for those who really want to do more than just change some backgrounds in the select screen image. So yeah, so basically in this tutorial you actually learned what you need to learn, and that is changing a screen pack is not simple, but you can just put, you're just saving, replacing with all sorts of other stuff. You should get the idea, other people do it. And then on top of that, for the slots, you're just copy and pasting, like the copy and paste method. That's it. That's basically what it is. So once you get that idea in your head constantly, you keep practicing, cause trust me, it's for the best. If you keep practicing, you'll keep reaching harder screen packs like I have, like Eve, and then to replace shit frame by frame by frame by frame and all that other stuff. And then you can make your own, and then you can be like, oh my god, I did that. So yeah, this should give you an idea, not only an idea, but this is literally exactly how you do it. Like all the changes you see right here. Now I'm not gonna release this one. This shit look weird. It's ugly. Like what's going on here? I didn't care because this is just an example. But you see what I'm talking about now. See this the final result. It's ugly as fuck. But it's good. Cause see, look at all those kung fu men. Like I have 960 stocks to your Mudge Core station, and you're still gonna see the characters right here. So yeah, I think that'll be all. Thank you all for watching, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, see you.